Hello viewers. Welcome to theknowledgeinsights.com. Hope you're having a great day. 7 best skills to learn for the future. As we know, 2020 has encouraged us we need to get ready for anything the future could toss at us. The world, as well as the working environment, has changed, and surprisingly, after COVID. Being agile and versatile is the best way to succeed. For anybody still uncertain about the significance of continually upskilling, it'll interest you to realize that the time frame of realistic usability of an ability used to be 30 years. What's more, in the present high-speed world, it's just signed for around 6 years. That implies that your abilities may, as of now, be in transit out in the time it takes to get qualified. So we've assembled a rundown of future skills prime that will set you up for your future. Skill to learn. Number 1. Social media management. Stop thoughtlessly looking over and begin drawing in with online media. You will battle to discover a business today that doesn't credit web-based media pages for an enormous part of their showcasing. Most entrepreneurs don't have time or abilities to deal with their online media. So they need to reappropriate the work. This is the place where you come in, by committing some low-maintenance study to web-based media, the board courses. You could rapidly update yourself with this popular industry. Web-based media overseeing is an extraordinary blend of examination advertising and inventive abilities consolidated into one role. Transform your time perpetually looking into a chance to get familiar with the do's and don'ts on the pages you follow. This is another sought-after miniature qualification that looks hot on your CV, and best skills can be a distinct advantage to give you a benefit over other occupation applicants. Number 2. Learn languages. Transform your fantasy into knowing another dialect into future evidence expertise. As the world ventures into a worldwide town and what to learn, we collaborate with an ever-increasing number of people with various dialects. It doesn't make any difference how high up your home language positions regarding the number of inhabitants in individuals who talk it. Since first off, there is text in every language that should be translated. Poems and books, academic research, historical records, and government strategy. Without a doubt, you can utilize an auto-interpreter, yet they actually have their impediments and frequently miss the syntactic nuance when deciphering word for word. So there's a lot of text that requires human understanding. The other benefit is as a discourse interpreter during gatherings. This can take you to intriguing spots and offer you the chance to meet fascinating individuals. It can be full-time or independent work, and the more uncommon your home dialects, the more popular you could get yourself. On the off chance that you favor abilities that can mean a locally established side hustle, at that point, being bilingual is extremely convenient. You can show your language online from different grounded stages where individuals book for virtual exercises with first language instructors. You can likewise offer your administrations to decipher individuals' blogs, newsletters, or websites into your language, another work you can do from home individually. Number 3. Coding. Coding could transform you and most profitable skills to learn. Code runs the world and can be delivered from any place if you have the correct abilities. You don't need to have the option to code a different web crawler to equal Google to make money from it. You could pick up coding in 8 to 10 hours out of every week or less on the off chance that you can devote yourself to it full-time in a half year. Inside the coding universe, there are various languages you may have heard names like Java, HTML, PHP, SQL, Python, and Ruby. On the off chance that you have a particular industry or occupation as a top priority, check what language they need before you begin considering. There are a lot of free courses to kick you off. This is a future confirmation vocation if you stay up with the latest business improvements because the interest for coders is ceaseless. Number 4. SEO. take it further from data analytics into SEO. Upstream from big data is SEO, or website improvement, which is also a good skills to learn. Web optimization is fundamental since it's all acceptable and well having an excellent site. However, if you're not found in an inquiry, nobody's steadily going to visit it. Great SEO pulls in guests to your site. This isn't only numbers work, and this is tied in with reacting to numbers with arrangements. Maybe adding better keywords or changing the language your site is composed with. There are practical approaches to raise the stakes and steer important traffic to your online business. It's likewise an industry that is always advancing, so there's little possibility of you getting exhausted on the off chance that you keep an awake to date. Online there are a lot of freedoms to get familiar with this important ability. Indeed, even Google offers courses in it, so whether you need to drive more traffic to your business site or plan to turn into an SEO advisor, you can get familiar with all you need low maintenance from the solace of your own home. Expertise like having a strong comprehension of SEO is regularly a miniature accreditation that businesses search for. Number 5, sales. Selling and correspondence aren't leaving style, and there are unlimited freedoms accessible to people who can sell and impart well. The inverse is valid for the individuals who can't. However, you don't need to be the best entertainers or be acceptable at either. That is typical confusion. Incredible correspondence isn't about how noisy or strong you put your point across, and deals aren't about lying through your insured. Both are abilities that can be acquired and consummated through training and great direction. The consequences of dominating these abilities will give you an essential benefit in business and your own life. This doesn't need to appear as formal preparation by the same token, even though many courses are accessible on the web. You can start improving your abilities by seeing what accomplishes and doesn't work for other people. Notice what approach a salesman takes with you and what worked and what didn't. The main concern is there will barely be a day in your life when you don't utilize deals and relational abilities somehow or another, shape or structure, regardless of whether it's simply selling the idea of wearing a colder time of year coat to your baby. So it's best you up to your abilities and become influential. Number 6. Big data. Jump into big data by knowing your numbers. Data drives business as most in-demand skills for the future. Even a stage like YouTube is dependent on numbers and what they mean, and it's essential to figure out how to dissect and tackle them to drive your business potential. The requirement for information catching, getting sorted out, and investigation isn't disappearing. The greater part of us have some premise of math, and our tutoring and expanding on that has never been simpler with perpetual science progression courses on the web. So if you appreciate numbers, why not investigate offing yourself for certain statistics and data analysis skills? Regardless of whether you would prefer not to be utilized straightforwardly in the field of big data, it can give you the edge in any work if you can peruse and comprehend the information your industry gives. Considering numbers to be a guide will lead you to business achievement. Number 7. Writing. Incredible writing never leaves design. Each piece of writing that goes out should be written, and somebody who might be listening is doing it. This diverse team of uncelebrated yet truly great individuals are called copywriters. An incredible copy can contrast you getting tied up with a brand or item or saying no thanks to it together. Indeed, a few organizations ignore the significance of this expertise, and it shows in the undecipherable guidance annuals and blog entries we as a whole need to persevere. In any case, when incredible writing and strong editing meet up, you will not notice it. It'll simply be a joy. Writing is an ability that is best dominated in the doing. The current worldwide pandemic has constrained the world to be more far off than any other time and keep our social distance. Writing data is more fundamental than before. Training manuals, self-help web journals, e-commerce sites, instruction booklets, call center contents are all popular as we pick to remain at home and sort it out instead of jump out for a speedy up close and personal. So why not upscale yourself with some strong writing practice and push through to receive some incredible editing and altering abilities while you're grinding away? Conclusion: such a lot of upskilling and abundance making is silly on the off chance that you don't find joy and harmony. So why not prepare to a glad future by mastering meditation? A short meditation consistently can enormously affect expanding your joy and lessening your nervousness. There are apps, websites, online courses, and social media groups you can join that help you learn the art of meditation. Maybe this is a skill you should master before heading on to any others. Which of these skills do you already have, and which are you tackling next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Encourage us by hitting like, share, and subscribe to the theknowledgeinsights.com YouTube channel.